Hi everyone, this is Steven again, and this is Moderate Extreme Episode 1. Like I said before, this is hopefully a weekly segment, and it's going to be my observations and comments and drawing attention to certain political and world events. Now, I wasn't sure what to do for the first episode. Should I make it funny? Should it be about something very broad, something very specific? But then I saw a news article in the New York Post, and I don't normally read the New York Post, but it had been given to me, so I decided to read it, whatever. And I saw a very small news article, I think page 5 or 6, about Israel, and about how Israel had bulldozed a mosque in a city in Israel because it didn't have the right paperwork. Now, that can't be good for peace talks. I mean, they had ongoing peace talks that were suspended, and I just can't believe that that's a good token or a good gesture of any kind to help things. The first article, news article from CNN says, Israeli police raise mosque amid protests, November 7th. And basically it says the Israeli police bulldozed a mosque because it didn't have the proper paperwork. Now, I'm sure there are other implications involved, but can you just let some things slide? To really have to bulldoze a mosque, is that going to generate any goodwill? The second one, November 8th, says Israeli plans for more East Jerusalem housing angers Palestinians. And that article says, the Israeli government wants to put 100 new housing units in, and it's very likely to anger the Palestinians and hurt peace talks. But then, what's this one I found? Biden reaffirms U.S. support for Israel in speech to Jewish group, November 8th. This one from Fox News says, Vice President Biden pledges unwavering support for Israel. So what I'm getting at is, Israel should not be allowed to bulldoze people's houses of worship. That might seem unreasonable to some people, but I believe we should not do that. It doesn't seem politically sound. That can only anger Muslims throughout the world. And from a humanitarian standpoint, that just does not seem very nice. Also to the U.S., should not support Israel unquestionably. It would only anger our allies and other countries around the world who would think poorly on us just to defend one country. Just to be on good terms with one country, Israel. I believe that we should be pressuring Israel to stop doing these things and continue to push them towards peace talks. And maybe if we have to get rough with Israel, we should. Should we do it with every other country? Why should we threaten to bomb? Why should we threaten to sanction other countries but not Israel? They are our friends, but that does not mean they are unquestionable, unwavering friends. So that was Moderate Extreme Episode 1. Please comment if you find that I am completely wrong about something. If there was something in those articles I missed that wasn't there, please tell me. But give me your comments, your questions, and hopefully the discussion will be respectful, and hopefully we can do this much more in the future. This is Steven, and this is Moderate Extreme Episode 1.